Do you love me?
I don't know.
I think you love me.
I don't love you enough.
Neither do I.
Do you want to hug me?
Hey there, how you doing?
I think you love me.
Look, so I'm a weird guy,
I don't
you're a
think I
weird
love you.
person, we're all just
you
a
sure?
bit weird down
You
here,
don't love
okay? Okay, while that's established, Playables Franchise is still somehow fucking weirder than all of us combined. And you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, the Playable Franchise is a collection of like super short, weird games slash experiences. These are games that make you say, huh? Sure, some seem more cohesive than others. Some feel kinda insane. Like, what the fuck is this? But you're probably asking a simple question. Is there a fucking point to them? Do they have secret meaning? Something you can, I don't know, get through them? Or is it just a weird experience of clicking things? Will I try to be a philosophical, pretentious person and pretend that I know some profound message in these games? Yeah. But also, I'm kinda stupid and this might not make any sense. So, I guess here we go, motherfuckers. So, you know how your boss likes to give you tasks like see this video, make it pop more, or bring in more revenue? Yeah, so basically, this game is how your boss sees the world. Because making a video pop is obviously easy. You just you 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 start with the with make it more pop button. The concept is simple. Your boss texts you with random bullshit, like get rid of competitors. And you do that in, let's say, creative ways. And if you've been anywhere near the corporate environment, you know exactly that this is how these big corporations and big rich people think of. Since they don't do the actual job themselves, for them it's really easy. Easy. You just do a thing and competitors will be gone. Revenue up, there's nothing more to that. The pressure to please your boss makes you take creative options with these tasks. And then you say, oh, so that's basically just real life. Yeah, I know that the game is showing these creative animations, but in real life, I'm probably just like committing fraud and other crimes. Finding shortcuts so my work would look better to my boss, and thus his work would look better for the bigger corporation. It's sort of a never ending cycle of lies and manipulation, I guess. But being a parody of the corporate world, it also kind of realistically depicts why a lot of people are still in the cycle, are still doing this corporate job nonsense. Because by the end, you get to be the boss. And now you're bossing people around. Through stupid work, you made it. And once you're at the top, do you really give a shit about the new guy? Or do you actually care about just impressing the bigger boss? Yeah, the circle of corporate life. Fuck, man, I think I hate my job now.
Sa siêu mami le fa. Chậm lên.
Để bắt đầu, bạn rửa tay đi.
That is free. That is weird. That is short. And I think I love that. All you have to do is prepare a meal before guest arrives. That is it. You have a few mini games for certain steps of the process, and of course you have a timer.
Hon hô! Tách các lá xà lách ra. Hon hô!
What sticks with me the most is the style of the game. It looks off, weirdly cartoonish, and maybe unfinished in places, but it all makes such a nice vibe. And it's obvious that one person creating a game like this in, I don't know, Unreal Engine 5 would look really fucking off.
Cà rốt nha!
So going for this rudimentary vibe is the best approach. In fact, it kind of transported me to like miniclip days and all those freaking flash games where you could find a weirdly looking game that is just amazing. And the sound effects mixed with this visual style honestly makes the game unique. And with pretty smooth animations, it's clear the game is made with love and talent. But making food isn't just here because I don't know, making food, whatever, right? It's about sharing, and especially different cultures sharing what they have in common and, well, different. You make food for your guests to eat, to share. You give away a part of yourself, a part of your home, a part of your time. And thus, by sharing this game with us for free, the developer is inviting us for a dinner to eat what they made and to absorb a bit of different culture. I don't know, man. It's a game about making food, about love for food, and about love for making things and sharing them with the world, whether it be a video game or a nice snack.
Hello. Xin mời.
Plug and Play is about it, it's a game uh um about sex, I guess, and human connections, about always being horny. Look, no one actually knows just what the fuck this game is trying to say, okay? I think it's about human connections, how our ties can drag us down to the same people over and over, and just how easy it is for us human beings to, as the game tells you, plug and play with other people.
Hi.
Do I know you?
I don't know.
I know you.
I know.
I love you.
I don't think I love you.
Maybe the game is asking about whether open relationships, or even relationships in general, are good.
I'm not
Like,
sure.
is there a natural instinct for us to be with the same person all of the time? Well, there might be, but a lot of people cheat or find new lovers immediately if something happens to the old one. So if it's just so easy for us to plug and play, maybe we shouldn't think about it that much and put that much emphasis on it. Like, not everything is compatible. Sometimes the connection is too strong and drags both of you down. Sometimes the connections don't fit at all, no matter how much both sides try to make it work. It's like stripping human beings, and especially the sex aspect, into the most simple idea and then asking, would this work? Would you do it? If you're compatible, then why not plug and play? I don't know, man. Or maybe it's a game made by some like really fucking horny guy, so he can feel like more artistic. Since that's what I would do, but instead I would feel more autistic. With a title like this, you know that the game is going to be set in Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, I won't go that far, but goddamn it, the title of these games. Kids is what else? A game about managing kids. Well, not really, it's about crowds. How crowds work, how they move. It's kind of a game about free will and the lack of it. It's funny to see how these little no face, no name beings run around, flow like waves, and keep following each other. Until you realize crowds kind of work that way in real life. There is a whole science about crowds. How at a certain point the individual is lost and then everybody kind of thinks the same. Look, here's a little thought experiment for you. If you're going down the street and you see 20 people rushing full speed in the opposite direction, there's a huge chance you would also tail in the same direction. At least you would start walking there, right? Maybe not running. Because there's a thought that is so crazy in our heads, but it's always there. The thought of so many people can't be wrong, right? But in its concept, if one person can be stupid, then all of them can be stupid. And when we're all together, I guess there's an invisible hand that comes over us, and we just follow what it does. Kids is a game that looks stupid and weird, but it's also really freaking scary. Especially if you have seen the recent and older stampedes or what happened in that one concert. Yeah, it's scary to think about yourself as one of those little nameless figures, with seemingly all individuality and your life stripped down away from you. damn, it's a game that gave me discomfort from the start to the finish. And I love it. My exercise might actually be my favorite of this bunch. And that kind of surprised even me because it's focused on animals and exercise. I don't really like the second part. Probably you can tell. Okay, I'm lying. I like exercises, but not sit ups. But what I do love are animals. And apparently, doing sit ups just to completely faceplant yourself in a dog is exactly my kind of jam. On paper, it sounds like some motivational nightmare. Exercise game. The kind of thing that usually comes with a motivational video of someone yelling to your face to push through the pain or be the best version of yourself. But this game is about exercise and motivation, but a bit different kind of motivation. And again, that might be just my understanding, but the game feels like it's not exercising your body or not about physical exercise. It's actually about your creativity and exercising your mind. You know, another muscle you have. Well, it's not a muscle, but shut up, whatever. As the game grows weirder and weirder, you push through doing the sit ups and keep thinking what's going to happen next. You're exercising your mind, you're growing stronger. It's also about showing you just how important people and pets are to your life. How a support system can make even a game where you press one button to do one sit up somehow a mesmerizing journey. You can do anything, even a bunch of sit ups, with the right support and motivation. Or maybe I just like dogs and weird things and there's no deeper meaning here. I don't know, I just like dogs, man, okay? When I see a game with dogs, I'm like, yay, dogs. I I fucking love the title of this game. Time flies. God damn you. Whoever come up with this, god damn you. Because time really does fly. And it's also a game about flies and time. So yeah. Shut up, I thought it was cool. It's one of those titles that sound simple until you think about it for more than 5 seconds. And suddenly you're like, wait, oh, oh no, that's really depressing. I don't know why depression is so funny for me, but whatever. Time Flies feels kind of quiet, almost uncomfortable in how quiet it is. You're a fly, your lifespan is measured in minutes. Not years, but minutes. And that's kind of it, baby. You exist, you buzz around, and you die. Wow. Okay. Goddamn. Okay, I'm just getting myself depressed at the end of the video. Wow, okay, great move, amazing. But I think that's the point. Time isn't something you game out here, it's something that just happens to you. You could say time flies past you. And all you can do is spend that little time you have however you choose. Bumping into windows, annoying people, exploring dumb little corners of the world that doesn't matter to anyone but you. Will you be super important in the grand scheme of, I don't know, the universe? No, of course no. But no one will. Time flies for everyone, so you just have to do what you do. For me, it may be the most fascinating topic how time just flies by. How we are aware of its finality and that we can't do anything about it. Time exists and doesn't exist. It's there, but we can't control it, we can't understand it. And this shit kind of hit me harder than it should. Because as humans, we act like we're not flies. Like we've got infinite time, infinite retries. Like if we don't enjoy today, it's fine. We're going to live the good life later. After we have been productive enough, successful enough, worthy enough, loved enough, slept enough, after enough time flies. Then you can live. Then you can be happy. And the game just laughs at your ideas. You don't get later, you get now, and now is already slipping away. And soon, we'll be fucking dead. Fuck me. Why I do? Fuck me, why do I do this to myself? Ah. Well, anyway, that was it for today's video. I'm off to a corner to cry alone. But if you like to continue see me suffering like this, a like on the video and subscription to the channel would help a lot. What are your opinion about these games? Is there something in them, something deeper, or are these just weird projects for the sake of being weird? And was I really that off? Because maybe, I don't know, dude. Time just flies. I would love to have a chat with you in the comment section. Okay, thank you for watching. Oh, who am I kidding? No one is watching by this point. Look, I'll prove it. The nuclear launch codes are 3456.